UrbanLife.tv, UrbanLife.tv, TV, Underground Rap Business and Newslife.tv. Yeah. Welcome to UrbanLife.tv, Underground Rap Business and Newslife.tv. Yeah, man. We here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm Bucky Dollars. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got my co-host. He's a no call, no show. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, the bro out, celebrating the anniversary with the wife. So shout out them. You know what I'm saying? They enjoying themselves and doing what they do. So, y'all stay safe and return home, you know what I'm saying? And, we'll catch you on the next app. But, hey, man, as always, I got my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? The block stand up.
You already know, man.
You know what I'm saying?
20 from Westmoreland, man. Ugly corner.
You already know, man. And if you don't know, man, he pound sign the king of poverty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
that's the hashtag. They loving that,
man. Yeah, my old ass called it a pound sign. I was not.
Hashtag. Oh, man.
Yeah, hashtag whatever, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
my God, Ducky Dollars, you know what I'm saying? Welcome back, man.
What's going on, bro, man? Everything straight.
You ain't gonna be sexy this whole job. You gonna have to speak up.
No,
yeah.
Man, thanks for having me back, man. You already know, man. Let me stand up sturdy for you, man.
Yeah.
No Philly in the building, man. 24 Westmoreland, man. Listen, man, we back at it, man. I told you I'd come back and give you some shit when I came back, man.
For sure, man. And you ain't wait too long, so that means you left here and went straight to the studio.
Energized, motivated, man. It's only right.
Yeah. So what you got going on, man? I see, the video drop. When it dropped?
Off the Steps video, man. That's about 5 days ago, man.
Yeah.
About 5 days ago, man.
Okay. What it's looking like, man? How it's doing?
Oh, man, the reviews is all love, man. Philly Scoop Hall, they threw it up for me. A couple people threw it up for me, man. Like, shot by Videos by Inferno. We shot that John, man. Just made a little movie in the hood, man. You already know what it is.
Yeah. I see y'all took it downtown too. Did some,
Yeah, we had to hit them steps, man. Steps, man. You feel me? In the Corona, man.
Yeah.
Take North Philly downtown, throw them on the steps, man. We come out there with the liquor, man. Show off, man. Thug block shit,
What y'all had?
Man, we had the Ace of Spades, 1942. It was looking so good, they ain't even want to bring the Henny out. We had the Henny, but they ain't want to show the Henny out.
He bought the team drunk as a motherfucker back, right?
We was lit, you mean? Shout out Bird Paper, Sharky Raw, man.
That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Dub block shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, we
legend. That's legendary though, man. To shoot a joint down them steps, man, and you sitting high, man. You know what I'm saying?
We working, man.
Sitting on ledges, man. It's crazy, right? I think about it, right? Almost down the block, it was the Bando Jones, so it was missing homes, right? But it was steps. We used to walk up the highest step and try to jump off the joint to the other step, cause niggas ain't care about busting their knees or nothing. Like, we just was on some adventure. Like, we really had a line, like, follow the leader.
Real shit.
And had to run up. Dude, some people ain't make it, bro.
Real shit.
And it just reminded me that, you know what I'm saying, seeing you up there, I'm like, damn, like, we downtown with the same shit. Like,
yeah, that was the vision.
I ain't gonna ask you how you got up there and got down, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hard work,
it's
man.
It's a cheat code.
Make the vision come to life, man.
You feel me?
But
I know it had to be fun, though, making that song, you know what I'm saying? And, like, having those cameras following you around on the block and, like, the whole hood supporting you. You feel me? Like, how was that experience for you, bro?
Man, you know, it's love, man. The love always overwhelming, man. I take criticism on myself as it was my fault. You feel me? I wasn't working. You know, every time I get working, that's when everybody behind me, everybody motivated, and I wasn't motivating like I was supposed to. So I'm focused on getting back at that, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is, man. And you know what though, man? Like I seen it though, like and that's a good criticism for self, cause you get like I always say, there's more energy in like putting it back in yourself than to reflect off somebody else. You feel me? Like, and to say what they not doing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, to see Rod Dub Block, you feel me? Like, you know, Rah Rah. You know, I seen Pork, everybody posting that joint, you feel me? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
so that's love from around the circle, man, and you know, to keep that circle tight like that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And I say it if I don't know these guys, just outside looking in at, you know, at you and what you doing. You feel what I'm saying? I would say that same thing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not just saying it because I know my guys, but like, really, that shit is love though, bro.
Yeah.
But it's always like that with the circle, you feel me? Like, you gonna put in with the cookouts, you gonna do.
Facts.
You feel me? Like Sunday with the big screen on the side of the house. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
you know.
the hood just always stick together, and that's why I love that. Like, being able to say, man, I'm from there. You feel me? Like,
Right.
and so, you know, shout out to Dub Block once again. You
You
feel me?
already
Like,
know,
niggas shot
man.
movies
That's
out there.
Planet
John,
Rock,
you
man.
feel me?
One
Like,
block, one rock, man. You know what it is,
you know.
man.
I try to get Philly Black up here. You feel me? Like, and cause the movie was epic. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you remember the movie?
Oh, you know I do, man.
You had a part in it.
Got killed in that joint. Feel me? They felt me in
I ain't really want to
felt me
say
in
it,
the
but
trap crib with my boots off in that job, man. I played a big part of that
left
job.
me stinking.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
man.
But listen, man, you got some shine, man.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Quincy Gardner, man. He
Yeah,
shot that joint,
yeah,
man.
that was
Him
tragic
and Philly
too.
Black, man. They did their thing on that joint, man.
Do you imagine though if that incident didn't happen, like they was coming with 2, 3, it was a series coming, bro.
Yeah, man.
You feel me?
Me and my little bro Tug, man, you know, at Liddy 20W, my little bro Tug, man, like
Real,
yeah.
support that real shit.
that
Be real,
be
you
real
know what I'm
clothing.
saying?
You already know, support that.
For sure.
Man, you know, we had a phone call with Quincy like a little bit after the movie came out. Like he had like 6 different roles for me in Atlanta. You feel me? And it never got to manifest because you know his fatal heart attack he had. So like I really shed a tear for Big Homie. I really miss him because he looked at me in a different light. You know, coming through the block shooting a movie. He seen us like. He was in my trap crib, you feel me? Like while I'm shooting the movie, you feel me? So he know the struggle and the pain. He seen that I had it in me that I could possibly be acting in other movies, so it hurt it. And then the bond we had, so for him to just die like that was crazy.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, that was a bad joke.
Yeah, like, yeah. That's a moment, man.
Painful drawing, man, but you know.
But yeah, like, cause yeah, I was definitely about to come in and, you know, join the camera crew and do all that, like, behind the scenes stuff. And like, you know, I shot the joint where we was at the movie theaters and like I said, shout out Black, man.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
nigga from the hood really put
Yeah, we gotta
Put a
shout
hood
Philly
ass
Black out,
movie
man. Put that at Philly Black, man.
in a real movie
Really?
theater, you feel me?
We
Like,
call it with Big Homie, they call it guerrilla shooting, man. We really, I mean,
yeah,
really
red
shooting,
carpet,
like-
the situation, like,
yeah, like that was epic, man. No Philly movie
yeah,
in the Pearl, like that shit came out. That was
yeah.
epic.
So where did the name come from, man? Off the Steps, like, why you choose that genre? And like,
Oh man, it's like a pretty much like, you know, coming from where we from, and like me and my circle, we been together since then. You feel me? Since before then. So it's more like, you feel me? It's just like I jumped on the step at an early age. You feel me? We was getting into shit that regular motherfuckers wasn't getting into at 11, 12 years old. Like, you feel me? I was dug into some shit real early. You feel me? Like I jumped on the steps at an early age. You feel me? So that's pretty much where the name came from.
Okay. So it's basically like, so to get into the actual song and breaking it down, so that's the essence of it, right? Off the steps, you know what I'm saying? And so
Right.
couple lyrics on there, you directly talking about it, you know what I'm saying? And so like, is it a reliving of that,
I mean,
or is it like a, I don't want to like give you words, but you know what I'm saying?
it's like, I mean, you talking the actual visual, the actual video?
Like lyrics, everything, you gotta think about it, right? What you saying in the song is
Right.
it come from a space, right?
Yeah, and the video
And
match,
like you just
the video
said,
match
you know,
perfectly.
it come from you jumping out the steps real
Yeah.
early. So like,
Yeah, you know, in that process, you know, I, I lost a couple homies. You feel me? Like a significant amount. Some to shooting and dying, and some to life. You feel me? In jail, that they'll never get to breathe this air again for real. You feel me? And like that's where the hunger and the pain come from. Like we talked about, you know, like they call me the king of the poverty. Like I praise the hardship and the struggle. You feel me? That's what made me. That's what inspired me to be bigger. You feel me? And make it bigger for the people around me. So that's pretty much what it is. Like the video play out. I mean, I can't really get into the whole details because you mean inshallah my broke touch home one day. You feel me? But you know, yeah, like coming up, seeing stuff real early and being a part of stuff and being able to still talk about it, like being able to still give you the pain and the anguish back on these tracks, that everything that I live, man, I come from like a really strong cloth, man, like, and they gonna see, man, when the music start dropping, everything start unfolding even more, they gonna see, but,
yeah,
you know.
that's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? PIP, all those good brothers.
Yeah, R.I.P. Crack, man, loving
You
to
know what I'm
death.
saying?
R.I.P. Fufu, you know what it is, young world,
For sure.
don't stop.
You know what I mean? So like, all right, like, and then that's gonna be, is so you gonna put that on like the new mixtape, Go Talk Volume 1?
Yeah, Go Talk Volume 1, man. That got so much for you because it's giving you me, but I'm in a whole different space right now, man. Like in the thought process, like what I'm trying to be for me and the people around me. Like I honestly threw it on my shoulders with the music again to try to broaden our horizons, the biggest shit. You feel me? Because the shit that we live in is really like a dead end, man, and this shit is crazy. And I'm just trying to open my fellas' eyes to it. So you gonna hear cuts off that joint from like Hove and Lauren Hill speaking, like just dropping knowledge on the youth, because you know we in a space where we getting away from the intelligence of the music. And I want to dig back into that a little bit. Still with bangers though, don't you mean?
Yeah.
Still with bangers and catchy bangers, but I'm.
But it's like, why don't people consider like that? I know like what a banger is, you feel me? Like rock out, but like when you give them like real stuff, why is that not a banger still? Like, I mean, it's a banger. Cause I think about music in this sense, Duck. Like, you got flavors for the car, you got flavors for the, you know what I'm saying, the house.
Right.
You got flavors for like when you all chilling on the block and you could just throw the box on. You feel me? Like,
Right.
and you know, you got flavors that you play at the playhouse. You feel me? Like all kinds of shit. You feel me?
Right.
So it's like, what's a banger for real? Like.
I think
And according to who? You feel me? Because
Yeah,
most
yeah,
people
you
going
right
to
about
say
that.
that it's going to be attached to a location.
yeah, you're right about that.
You feel me? Like, so I don't never be getting the talk about like who better and all that. Cause like, you know, I could be in a space of Jay-Z, you in a space of Nas or whatever, but that don't say who better.
Yeah,
That just
yeah,
say who we fuck with.
yeah, you know, better is always an opinion.
Yeah,
So, yeah, you know, everybody got opinions, but
that's a funny thing, right? And then it's
Yeah.
social media, so it's really opinionated, right?
super opinionated, and that's the life we live in right now, man. Shit's crazy.
Yeah, so I like how you going about promoting this thing, man, and like how you feel about it.
Oh man, this one right here is with me and my fellas around me. Mark, that's the one. So I'm pushing everything to the full proof. Like everybody keep looking at the Off the Steps video, and I'm getting great reviews from it. Everybody love it. you know, it ain't a million in a week like I wanted. You know how I go. You know how I go. But at the end of the day, man, I'm talking like these like 11 tracks on this project when it dropped is like epic, and the other visuals to come are gonna be epic. And like I put so much into this, man. This is lyrics. Some lyrics in this project is lyrics that I wrote in jail on a 2-year bid. You feel me? Where as opposed to I could write like 6 bars, go out to play ball or something, come back in, write 4 more, then I might chill for 2 weeks, come back. I'm talking about like, so it's really thought out. Like everything is like, it's this premeditated murder. I should have called it premeditated murder because I'm busting on it. I'm telling them I'm busting in on them on this drawing, okay? Yeah.
Right. Hey man, do you got multiple streaming platforms, you know what I'm saying? And like, so is it a thing of like getting 1 million views in order to get $1 million? Or like how, what is your thinking around that?
I mean, no, like it ain't as much as the million views, cause you know, like I stated on the gram a couple days ago, and like people around me know, like I got offered a contract in 2016 from Clive Davis, from an A&R from Clive Davis record label, Arista Records, the same record label that hosts Whitney Houston. You feel me? And I got that opportunity off of a performance, so it could come from any way. You feel me? But as far as me wanting a lot of views, I want the notoriety of being a great song maker, bro. Like that to me means so much. Like it's gonna start being footage that come out. Shout out my boy Mugga Black. He got a lot of footage like of me being in the studio. Shout out my little bro P Miller. You feel me? You know, Blow, that's bro. Noonie Mims, all the artists that's with me from my block, my guys. You feel me? And like you gonna see songs on these cuts and stuff that you gonna really like it. Like you gonna adapt to it. Like yo, that's real, and you gonna feel it. And like my other stuff was like that, but this stuff gonna be crazy, man. I can't get it out of my head. Like so, you know, it is what it is.
Right. Hey man, you sound excited, man, and I'm getting excited from your excitement. You feel me? Like, and so you know, I'm proud, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only way, you know, and the thing of it is, man, is no other way. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's no other way but to win.
Yeah, man.
And the only way you fail is not doing something. You feel me? Like,
Gotta try.
that's the only way you gonna fail. You know what I'm saying? So, whether, you know, you get heard by 1 million motherfuckers trillion and make a trillion, or, you know, you seen by 500 and make 5, you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you know.
the passion of, like, doing your music, I think, is, like.
Yeah, that's first. That's always first. The other thing is, like, I want the notoriety of being known as, like I said, like, I want to be known as a great song maker, but also, like, I'm really good with these lyrics. I want to be known for that, you feel me? The money is the icing on the cake, you feel me? You know, I'm pretty sure you know how to stream money work and the views on YouTube. So yeah, I want the bag.
That's why
off
I'm asking you these type of questions, because I want to get you thinking around it, like,
right.
and see, you know, where you at with it, and how are you, you know, managing, and like whether it's, you know, a frustrating thing or like you mastered it.
Oh man.
Because either story could help, you know, the listeners. Maybe they struck. You see what I'm saying? So I just wanted you to talk about that, and you know what I'm saying, see where you at with it, and like how you going about marketing and using social media.
Yeah, see, right now I got, you know, I'm always gonna keep it 100 with you. I can't keep it no other way. Right now it's like 100% independence as to where I conversate. I handle everything, man. I manage myself in a sense. Like I'm talking to different promoters on social networks to promote my music. Then, well, what you want for this? Well, is you feeling this? You want to promote this? And I'm just basically doing all the networking and everything myself right now. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been getting like offers, like ever since the video came out, like a lot of manager offers and such stuff like that. You feel me? I get assisted by, you know, my homies, you know, the family from the block. You feel me? My block is family. Like my niggas and my big homies is family. You feel me? And they might got a line to somehow. He might know this person, and he might know that person, and that's my networking. But as far as there's no titles on nobody, like I don't have nobody marketing for me or nobody promoting me, like 100% behind me promoting me. You feel me? It's a lot of me, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I expect that you shouldn't want it no other way.
Yeah, the industry now that I learned, man, is independence, man. So
Yeah. And like you gotta think about it, man. Who else gonna do anything the way you want it to be done anyway?
Want something right, you gotta do it yourself.
Yeah, man.
So,
you get more frustration from expectation.
Whew, yeah, that kill you.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't land for you like it's supposed to, right?
Hey, man.
The disappointment.
So
struggle,
off the steps.
The hardship, man.
Right. So off the steps, man, we go straight to like talk to him, man. Like talk with me. What is it? Talk with me.
Take a walk, man.
Take a walk. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's produced by
Take a walk with me, bro.
Yeah, that's produced.
Like listen, man. Listen how the flow is. Like off the step. Now come on, take this walk with me.
Yeah, though.
You feel me? I just did that to you. You owe me like $500 for that, Joe, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, you owe me for that. But like, no, but that's real shit, though. I like how that, like, connect.
That was planned, man.
You know that's universal, like.
Yeah, that was premeditated.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Everything's premeditated, man.
Like,
right. Off the steps and take a walk got two totally different flows, man. You feel me? And they adapting to take a walk crazier than I thought they would be gravitating off the steps. So it's like, man, when I hit them in the head with that visual, that's gonna bring that joint to life even more, man. So I'm telling you, bro, I ain't stopping this time, man. We getting it.
Yeah.
No cap.
And I listen to like a lot of Lil Baby and all those dudes, and like they say that too. Like I remember PNB Rock was talking like, and he like what was his first industry hit?
Rock, My City Needs Something.
No, what was it? Selfish?
Oh, Selfish.
Right? Selfish. He said that John took a couple whatever's to make, and like he thought something else was going to make him blow. But like that song ended up blowing. So I say that to say like in his vision, you don't know. You don't know. Like you just said, you think off the steps going to do one thing, but then here go,
it's like
walk with me and like
it's a solid 6 niggas around me that I would let them know if you feel me, like they hear the songs. You feel me? They'll be around while I'm making them studio vibes. I love the studio vibes. Like, I'm still a professional at everything I do, but I love to have the love around. You feel me? So there's about 6 different boys I let hear. Damn, what you think your favorite John? Run the whole project through, cause the project done for real. You feel me? It's done. The icing is on the cake. From waiting on my engineer, shout out Beats by Monty. You feel me? He made the beat for Mustard. He made my intro. You mean that's my boy. Waiting on him to come back from Atlanta, man, so we can put the icing on the cake and master it all up, and then we ready. But like all my different homeboys say a different song, so that's the problem right now because like prior projects, I be like, damn, this the one, and niggas hear, yo, that's the one, and it agreed with a John, and we rock with it till a certain extent. In the back of my head, another John, damn, that could have been the John, but now it's like 11 songs and 6 different people giving me 6 different opinions. Then I might have a shorty in my ear. No, this is.
Right.
So it's like I don't know. It's everywhere right now. So my goal, as crazy as it sounds, is like push it all. Like
why
push
not?
It all,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
There's so much versatility. It all sounds so different. So,
and you don't know what's going to stick.
Never know.
So
man.
The saying is throw a bunch of on the wall, and what sticks, that's what rolls. Yeah. You feel me? And like, as an artist, bro, you don't control like how everybody receives it. Like you can want it, expectate, you know what I'm saying? A certain way that you wrote a song that you want people to receive it, but they gonna receive it whatever space they in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and then we talk about things like how long do it take to like really like get into an album and then call it a classic. Now, they hear a joint and be like, album of the year, and I be like, get a couple more streams in that joint. You feel me? And like, go through some more things in life because that helps too. You feel me? Because after a while,
Experience.
I could hear his joint one day, and I might have went through it with the kid's mom.
Right.
It ain't registered. Now I'm chilling with the bros a week later, and it hit me different. Like, damn, like damn, this joint crazy. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And have you ever noticed that? Like, you feel that, or like, you know what I mean? Like when you in the booth, right, and then you lay a joint, like off the steps, you like, damn, I don't know.
Yeah.
You might. You know what I mean? I remember we used to get it on the disc when we come from the studio. You feel me?
Yeah.
Niggas ain't on disc no more, right? We used to get a disc. You know what I'm saying? With all the tracks that we just did.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying?
You know I'm from that area.
So when we come through, we'll throw it in the car, and it'll sound different to us.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
you get that? Like,
No.
nah.
No, in the past, all the time, man. I think
Right.
like you ask anybody close to me, any engineer or anything, they'd tell you like anybody that know me and know like the level that my music on now is a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie, no cap, cause like it ain't. I'm getting back to it, bro. Like I'm talking like I go in, I vision it, lay it, go listen to it. It sound exactly how I visioned it.
Yeah.
Like like it wasn't
Right.
like this before. I ain't gonna lie and say it was. Nobody just, but over time then it grew. Like I done perfected my craft a little bit, man. Like I sound how I want to sound. That shit crazy. Like I think
Yeah.
it, do it, and it be that, and
Right.
that's why I think these joints are all going like really hit hard this time.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you think that's like preparation and confidence, you know what I'm saying, versus like cocky and like,
I think it's experience. I think it's, and this is what I call it. I call it hitting experience, bro.
right,
Because
okay,
like I laid my first song when I was like 12 years old, like 01, you feel me? And like people don't know that. Yeah, the average listener don't know that, you feel me? Like you gotta be one of my day ones, old heads or something, like my older brother in the room to know like I've been rapping my whole life, you feel me? And I'm at the time now where I really feel like I done perfected this level that I have to another notch, bro. Real, right?
Yeah.
Like so yeah. With it.
I'm gonna ask you something, right? Like motherfuckers come to ew, you getting on niggas' nerves,
Who, me?
right?
Who nerves are getting on, man?
You getting on niggas' nerves rapping, cuz.
Yeah, man.
Have you ever, like, you know what I mean? I know now it's probably grown shit, but like coming up, you know what I'm saying? In the
yeah.
midst of your times, like, you
Yeah.
know, you and the bros, they're like, bro, I ain't trying that rap and shit right now, man. Like,
Yeah, you
this
know.
nigga just rap all day. Like,
Right.
you
Yeah.
feel me? You got stories like that. Like, I love to
No.
hear shit like that.
No,
though.
I mean, you know, like my older brother in the room right now,
yeah.
and like he come from a crazy cloth. Like I'm talking about, like, and he was rapping when I was coming up. Like,
Okay.
damn near all my brothers was rapping. You feel me? And like they was going to school with the Gillies and the Spados and the Chris and Neefs and all that, bro. I'm from a I already had it in me. You feel me? So it was like I aspired. I looked up to them. So I don't think I really burnt them niggas out. Them niggas, I might have burnt niggas out, like sister or something, because I would never stop. I just keep trying to spit. Like I love this shit so much. So.
You go to little sis like, oh, let me spit the shit that I just wrote to you. Like,
All that.
she like, nah, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Yeah, after a while, they might give you that first drum, like, hey, let me hear what you got.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. But then when you want to get into the 8th song and the 9th song, then they like burnt the fuck
But you
out.
know what? You know what I find out though, Duck? Low key, Lil Sis probably the biggest promoter. You know what I'm saying? Because she might talk that shit to you in front of your face. But like, everybody on the block know my brother is the fucking, you know what I'm saying?
my
like,
2 little sisters, man,
Yeah,
Kayla and TT,
man.
they hold
I
me
love
down,
that
man.
shit,
They always
bro.
hold me down, man. Like they rock with me. My little brother Mike, he rock with me heavy, man. The fam rock with me heavy. The fam and my homies rock with me heavy. I grew to learn that, you know, everybody go through real life, so niggas don't always got time to hit my 16.
yeah.
And then my 16 turned to a 32, and then my 32 turned to 4 mixtapes or something. You know, why this nigga got to pay rent, or this nigga just lost the crib, or this nigga. shit get hard to promote a nigga or really be back, but I know everybody around me, they heart with me at the end of the day. You feel me? They heart with me at the end of the day.
Yo, have you ever like spit some real live shit like and had to think about like spitting it? Cause you know who may hear it might be affected.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, recently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the 24 hours to live freestyle. I said probably roll a couple blunts, put Trump in the trunk, hostage negotiation, tell the government my wants. I'm like, damn, they probably, if this was to get crazy view, they probably really think, yo, boy, probably, he from North Philly. Watch him. Like, that was some
motherfucking Twitter tweeted or like did something on, and they showed up. They will show up.
Yeah.
You mentioned the president.
It's serious. I remember dealing with a shorty a while ago. I don't know exactly what it is. You probably know what it is. But she had some shit on the game. Like we could watch the movies that just came out.
Okay.
So I'm about to watch, no cap, real nigga shit. I'm about to watch The Lion King. This one, that last Lion King had first came. I'm about to watch The Lion King and shit. I'm like, yo, why this joint? No, don't hit that. I'm like, then why I can't hit it? She like, if you hit it, they gonna come kick the door. And they gonna lock us up. I'm like, what? But
You thinking she gassing?
Yeah, but I ain't clicked that motherfucker though. I said, damn, they really be on shit. So it is what it is.
Funny.
Bad as it is to say, we live in 8 worlds. So it is what it is. Coronavirus.
No, but like you don't like you never like personally though like got that. You know what I'm saying?
What, like leave it alone?
No, like all right, say like. You the king of poverty, right?
Right.
So if you spill like some in-house stuff that Mom Deuce might feel personal about, you feel what I'm saying? Like, do you feel that? Like damn, like I shouldn't say that. Like, no, I don't want Mom to feel some type of way. Nah.
This the only reason, cause like I said, like even off the steps, like I was doing a lot of shit young, like a lot of street drawing shit. So like,
so you and your mom close?
Close.
Yeah.
As far as she like, I was out there like early, and back then we wasn't close. Back then the love wasn't strong, cause it's like my mom she want the best for me. I want to run the streets and shit. So it was a head bump. You feel me? But as I grew and I matured, I learned that, you feel me, like, no, it's a love. I know she feel a love. Like, we might not be together every day, but it's still a love thing. But I don't hold back on nothing I say on any track pertaining to no family member, friend, or anything, because they know that I'm live enough to say it to their face.
Yeah.
So, you mean,
okay.
And that's what it is. Are they done seen me do something, or are they seen me do something actual that's even more liver, like even more liver than what I said on the track? Like they seen something more realer vividly. So it's like, yeah, I don't hold back on nothing, man.
Yeah.
Real rap. Parental advisory. Real rap when it drop, parental advisory. Like, that's real talk. Okay.
Hey man, that's the love bug. You feel me? Like, and like I don't think a lot of people talk about that type of thing. You feel me? Cause like, so that's why I want to get to like stuff like that when you underground. You feel me? Cause like, it's gonna come a time where you know in the industry and like you gonna look back, be like, damn, like these interviews was important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
especially
for
for personality. Far as your fans go, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like you get this personality when you come talk to Buck. You feel me? I ain't bigging myself up or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, like, you feel me? Like, and like, so like we got 2 smashers, man. Like off the steps and
take a walk. They eat
take a walk,
up,
man. And this is on the GOAT Talk.
Yeah.
Volume 1.
Yeah,
it's a lot of talking. To go talk, walk with me, off the steps. You know what I'm saying? Like
all hits, man. We around.
Yeah, that's the love bug, man. And I see you be fashionable, man. You a fashionable guy, man.
I love to dress, man. I come from that cloth, man. Man.
Yeah.
Throw that shit on where I'm from.
Who you blaming on, man? Cause you look like you jazzy motherfucker.
Man, everybody, man. Shout out the whole block, man. I just told Bert the other day, man. I said, man, we gotta have a list, man. Drippiest niggas for the block, man. That list will probably be like 35, 40 niggas long, bro. No cap, from my old to my youngest. We throw that shit on, bro.
Who they gonna get to judge it?
That'd be the hard part, right? Who gonna be biased? Somebody might be biased and pick a certain person.
You gotta get all skinnies from all around the city, you know what I'm saying?
Shit. No,
the skinnies gonna keep it G with you feel me?
I'm still pissed they stopped our cookout. You know how legendary
cookout
was,
man.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And I ain't gonna lie, man, I got footage.
Yeah.
I think I still got
real shit.
I gotta find my hard drive, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I took a lot of pictures,
bro. Like, real shit.
If you had a sky view, that shit looked like a riot.
Real right.
That shit like a protest downtown. So that shit look.
Though, bro.
That's the beauty of it, and you know that's why they shut it down, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, like, you know the disgusting part, like, if we'd have had fights and shit like that, they would have probably let us keep going.
Bad John.
Think about it, right?
Yeah.
But they was cool, like, you had liquor free all night, food all night, and you don't got no drama in the hood. They was losing their fucking mind, like, you feel me? Like, they was out there like, this is impossible. You remember American Gangster? They say, ain't no black man ever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that was the same thing. They're like, there ain't no black niggas in Philly ever have a cookout, and there wasn't no drama. You fucking lying, because Dub Block did it 4 fucking times, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they did it. This how legendary this shit was. Like, it was there 1 p.m. to 4 a.m. No drop, nothing.
Street food.
It wasn't even nothing that you had to be like, y'all stop, cut it out, break it up.
None of that.
Y'all gonna draw on us.
None of that.
You didn't even get that.
Yeah.
And you had everybody, Southwest, West, North Philly. You had Mount Airy. You had West Philly. Right. You had Brickyard. You had,
everybody keep the footage, man.
You had a million motherfuckers out there, bro.
Why would y'all stop that? It was too beautiful. It's a bad job, man.
You know what it was. They was hating, cuz.
Crazy.
But it's all good. We bringing another light, you know what I'm saying? Like, so every time, you know, the Dub Block just seem like they gonna shine, you feel me? Like, what you doing? Like, how many joints you gonna give them on Go Talk Volume 1?
Oh, we about to give them it's like a solid 11 right now. I'm still debating through 11, but it's either gonna be 10 or 11. But
okay,
we got way more than 11 ready though. Like, just, I mean, you know, offshore. I call it offshore songs, just in case it don't hit a project. It's gonna hit you in the head later on down the line. But yeah. Since the last time I left, I probably got like 15 songs done. Like. Solid songs done. So I told you I was gonna jump back at it, and I jumped back at it.
Jump right back in it.
Yeah, we around.
Full flush, man, and I appreciate it, bro. Like, your work ethic is like, it's 100, man. Now, honestly, like, grade yourself though. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to like off the steps and like walk with me, right? What you give them individually?
We talking 1 out of 10?
Yeah.
You know, Take a Walk. Me, I give Take a Walk a 7 because when they hear the rest of the stuff on the project, like, because I know how many people been DMing me and all that. If you seen me on the ground, how many people been hitting me up like they love that song with a video ad for that song and all that. I got y'all. But what I'm telling y'all is this other issue that's coming gonna be crazy, you feel me? So I get Take a Walk like a 7. Off the steps, because it came from my heart and my stomach, I get at a 10. And that sound on that hook, me sounding like that, everybody love it. And you know me, 30 years old, I come from the era of like y'all era, from that rap. So for me to make something with a little swindle where these young motherfuckers is feeling it like how they feeling these goofy voice motherfuckers, no disrespect to the industry because I fuck with y'all, but You mean I like that? You feel me? And I feel like that's $1 million hook, and I feel like that hook and that will potentially be the hook that change our life. That's what I told my homies, and that's what I say.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Hey man, that's what it is. Like, I believe in it. If you believe in it, you feel me? Like, you like it, I love it.
Speaking into existence, man.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm gonna hit you, man. I'm gonna just go jump right out there. Like, are you like an artist that can like develop right away?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let me get a hook. Let me get a song right now. Bang.
What you mean, like off the brick?
Yeah.
What I got for you? I said, money on my mind, you should think like me, but the funny thing is we can't think the same. Think the same, think the same, think the same, think the same. You go against me, then it's bang on bang, bang on bang, bang on bang. Yeah. Niggas wanna talk about they real, they ain't real like me, ain't real like me. Stroll them streets, see my face on. Niggas know I'm G, hold up. Face on a beam though, flow hot like jalapenos, got a mean flow, hold up. That's all off the brick though, just to mess around with it, jump in and out of flows for you. The beginning was off the brick hook. You hit me, you threw a curveball. You hit me with a curveball. You hit me with a curveball. Good one though. Yeah.
I ain't gonna let you go though, man.
Yeah, I already know.
Cause that was solid, and then like I know that you know
Yeah,
you
that's off the
prepared that.
brick. Yeah, that's off the brick, man. You know,
Dang, no, you prepared it,
Oh,
right? You don't have it.
No, that's
You
off
just
the-
made it.
off the
All
brick.
right.
I give you
I
something
accept
prepared.
it. I accept
Now,
it.
I'm about to
If
say-
you say it, then I accept it.
No,
Cause
no,
you my
that's
bro.
That's on my theme.
If
man.
you say it, I accept it. You feel me? Like, and that's a chorus.
Yeah,
Can we
beginning
look
was a
forward
hook.
to hearing that, Joe? Like,
Oh no,
can
I
you
can't even
remember
remember it. No, I can't even remember that.
Listen,
joke,
man,
bruh.
since we record,
I
you
can't
feel me? I'm
remember.
gonna shoot you the recording
Man,
afterwards.
I might swindle a
You
song out
feel
of
me?
that.
Because you gotta go back to the YouTube and say, damn,
Uh,
you know, let me add some more to that.
yeah, I
Like,
might swindle a song.
but
out
yeah,
of that.
man, I used to like when I was doing my shit, bro. Like I could, cause my format would be like, I could like write the chorus. You know what I'm saying? When I put the chorus together, that give me my whole concept for the song. You feel me? And like my verses had to be accordingly.
Yeah, set,
You know what I'm
set up
saying?
your flow and your tempo.
I mean, cause you could get people like nowadays the industry they send songs because they claim they busy, right? So it's like
right.
I do my John, you do your like I send you the beat with my verse on and you send back they don't beat on the track. It's like, yo, did you just spit something from like something that you already had or something?
That's what it is, right?
Like not a lot of people, not even in the industry, bro, they do that. You feel what I'm saying? And like so like I was saying, like with my choruses, I was always conceptive, meaning like I would concept my chorus first and then make my verses so it all tie in together. You feel me? Like I usually had concepts where I would start like my favorite John, bro, was like starting the hook as the verse.
Okay.
You feel me? Like life is life. Do we really need a reason? Like I would start every verse like that.
Oh,
But it would come in as if it was the chorus. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah, I dig that.
Yeah.
I could dig that. Yeah.
I used to love that shit. Like, for real though. So what's your format? Like, what's your process? Do you like have like a?
Yeah, I got a couple different, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
My versatility is shit a little crazy now.
Now, if we out and we drink and we having fun, bro, you ain't gonna bust out and like want to go write a rap, is you?
No, no, it ain't that. It ain't that. You know, you gotta let it come to you. You gotta let it come to you. You can't never.
I ain't gonna lie though. I be out. Listen, bro, cause music, when you love it, when you in love with that shit different.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? That's like you being in the club, right? And the girl you love, your baby man, whoever, you know what I'm saying? The girl you in love with, like, she called, like, you gonna step aside for a second.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, even if it's a couple of seconds.
Right.
So if I'm in the club, I hear a bar, I might have to step aside and like write that joint down. You feel me? Like
probably in my younger days, man.
Nah.
I go out to party now. We just go out to have a good time,
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it though, man. Cause like, you know. No. But that's cool. We gonna leave it there and shit. But yeah, like Where you was at? You was in the format. My fault.
Yeah, my main joint be like, my favorite joint is just to hear a beat, like link up with a producer, or even just pick a beat off YouTube, and I roll on that joint. Like, the first thing I'm gonna do is roll on it, on some bars, cause that's what I do. I rap, and then I'm gonna throw it back on, and I'm gonna run over it with a hook. And if the hook hit me like I like it, I keep it. But if I like the beat and I ain't coming up with nothing right there, then I'll write to it. But everything don't really get wrote to all the time. Like, that's why I keep my freestyle pen real sharp. You mean?
Yeah.
Some stuff. That's why off the brick be so easy. People don't believe it because I put a lot of effort into it.
You know what I think though? Like when it's a gift to you and like everything that you like, if you don't know how to like fake rap, I don't even know if that's like a thing, but like I call it fake rap. You know what I'm saying? Cause like you like as if you like a writer or a producer, like you making up something. Like
Yeah.
anybody can like write I mean not anybody, but like writers can write a movie, and
Fact.
then you can like. So you can write your raps and then like spit it and like have it like I don't want to keep saying like, cause I don't know if Drake write this shit or not, but it's like I'm gonna just use that example since it's there. Like, you feel me? Like you can have that shit and like it come out the way that it is, but like when it's a natural thing and it's like all real life, I just don't see nothing. Like I don't see. It's not hard for me to write, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no,
because it's so natural. It's so, like, if you hear me, bro, you going to be like, oh, that's Moo.
Yeah,
it's impossible for it to be like a story.
Right.
Only he could have, like, said that because, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure. I feel that all the way.
so you hear off the, and I'm just harvesting on those two tracks because that's what we talking about, right?
That's the singles.
But I'm pretty sure, like, you know, it's some other tracks we can break down on a Good Talk album. You feel me? Like, give me another one though that's special to you.
Oh man, I got this Two Occasions song, man, featuring Shy_Gemini. You feel me? And that drum, that's the remake of the group back in the day, Dell and you know, Babyface.
Okay.
Wrote it, so that's a big record. Like
Yeah,
that.
ain't singing, is he?
No. Jazz killing with the heavy vocals, man.
Okay.
She killing.
Shout out Jazz, man.
Yeah, man. Shy_Gemini. She did a fantastic job with that
Yeah,
thing to life. You feel me? That's a major drawing to me. Like I was telling you, we was talking earlier.
Y'all gonna do something for it, video wise?
Yeah, that's what we in the making and we thinking about doing. And I'm mad because like I'm telling her like I'm trying to do what I'm doing now with my songs.
Yeah.
So they can bring us the level of notoriety because it's like our vision for our video. Our vision for this video, like we trying to look like we them already. Like we trying like y'all gonna think like we own Def Jam when we drop that joint. So it's like I wanna make sure we make
Some
something
good country cooking, huh?
Yeah, that joint crazy. That's why I'm trying to make sure it come back right.
That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jazz, you know what I'm saying?
That's family.
You know, man, I wanted to be a singer, man.
Yeah.
It's a crazy segment, right? Yeah, I did though, man. Y'all be hating on me, man. You know what I'm saying? And then listen, I could have got all the skinnies, you know what I'm saying? I remember my man used to call me Teddy P. I think because he had the beard and he was dark skinned. He was from Philly, right? Yeah. Bro, if I had a Teddy P, bro, I wouldn't even be doing this right now. I'd probably be in like R&B porn or something right now. You feel me? Like getting it, bro. Fuck you mean like a nigga from 20th and West Wall and dog. Like if I could sing, bro, I'd have been the hoodest looking nigga that could sing, bro. You feel me? Like break out with some vocals on you, like nah, but on some real shit though, like you ain't like was this like attached to your dreams? I never had no dreams, and I'm jelly bean about like people that like you know get in the industry and be like, yeah, I always had a dream to get hit. I ain't have a dream. Like, did I? I'm not sure, bro.
Did I?
I really don't. Like I used to play football for Dobbins. You know what I'm saying? And that highly could have been my dream. You feel me? Because my Jerry Rice 49ers is my favorite team. You feel me? Like Randy Moss, they used to call me Jerry Moss. You feel me? Like I was that great, bro.
Yeah,
Real rap.
That's the two goats right there.
You know what I'm saying? Ninth grade, they wanted me in varsity. I was advanced, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not sure if I ever had a dream. Have you like, is this your dream?
This was my second dream to be 100.
Yeah?
Yeah, my close homies know, man. My first dream, bro.
Don't say no ballerina shit, bro, because I'm a say no.
My first dream was I wanted to be the first black James Bond, bro, in a movie, bro.
All right,
I'm talking about when I was 8. No.
You ain't want to be an actor.
Acting.
You wanted to
I
be
wanted to be James Bond, like the first black one, like with the suit. Like, imagine a street nigga on some James Bond shit. Whack, flip him, shoot him, go jump in the car off the building. When I was young, I was energetic. I think I had that in me. So, all right, that was my
I can see it, though.
That was my first job, I'm trying to hang glide from a building to another building. I was trying to do that. That was...
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it, though.
Music was second, though. Music was right there.
We gonna thank God that music was second.
You couldn't see me whooping ass like DMX and Cradle to the Grave and shit.
Young brother, I could have seen you doing anything that you desired that you want.
Okay.
You feel me? Like,
jump from one car to another.
Nah, but that's love, bro. Cause
that was the
I wouldn't have never. You know what I'm saying?
Only
like,
my closest homies know that shit. I just shared that with them.
You know what I'm saying? But now y'all don't tell nobody. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
Nah, but like real life shit though, that's what it is though. You know what I'm saying? And then like, I'm jelly bean though, cause I let 35 years, bro, before I would reveal anything. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah, bro, that's me.
Right.
It's always been me. You feel me? Like, so I stand on it and I encourage everybody, young or old, like, whatever, man, just bust out. Fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? You old as fuck, you in the crib with your wife, just bust out. You know what I mean? Like, I always wanted to sing, baby. Just bust out and sing to her. Like,
that's what you be doing? That nigga motherfucking most songs in the crib.
Nah, you know what? I don't even do it. I wish I had the bravery to do it.
You ain't gonna tell me you don't bust out in the shower, cause
You bust out in the shower?
What? Yeah, in the shower. I think I'm
personal with you.
I think I'm Maxwell in the shower. That shit come out. That's when you think you the man. Be the steam. Have your
that's
voice
when bro was like, yo, cut that shit the fuck out. Like, bro, big bro, you came through. You shut him down in the shower. Knock on the door. Hey, yo, cut that shit the fuck out. You feel me? Like, no, man, we gonna get these. Nah, but real shit though, like, everybody got that joint in the shower, especially like for me though, Duck, it was in the car. It's like, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you. What's the joint? Halo.
Oh shit.
Beyonce. Bro! Yo! Can I get some real niggas in the building? No? Halo ain't kicking for y'all like that.
I hate the beat.
You know what? Fuck y'all niggas, man. Listen, man, I'm still bored.
Yeah, no.
But when I leave y'all, I get in the wheel. Sometimes I hear it, I raise it to 40.
Yeah,
and then I'm in that joint, you know what I mean? Halo! You feel me? Like, but it's a thing of, because I'm a real nigga. Right. You feel me? Because I'm a real one.
No, I'm a Adele boy.
No, but on some real shit, though, like, because I listen to that joint, bro, and be like, man, like, she's singing to me, bro. Like, that's how I look at those type of songs, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Adele, too, though. Like, I like, yo, what was the joint, though? 21?
Yeah, that.
Yo.
Like that.
You couldn't tell me, bro. Like, I don't care, bro. I like walk the hood singing that joint. Yeah, like, bro, you couldn't. Yo,
her voice was something special.
I ain't gonna lie, man. It's almost like the white Beyonce or something, man.
Yeah,
Like
no
she
cap.
got a fucking
Her
voice,
is
cuz
like all that, dog. Real great.
one of a kind. Like
Yo, I found out about her. It's crazy. You probably don't even agree, because I ain't agree with this shit. I found out about this shit years ago.
what?
I'm on about Adele. I ain't know who
Yeah,
she
what?
was and nothing. They had put her up and it said she got a better voice than Diana Ross. I'm like, what they talking about? I went and listened to it. I love Diana Ross, but I don't know. Real rap. That white girl could blow, bro. Her voice is
Yeah.
like, that's like,
You know, you gotta give it up
Golly.
though, cause it's not that many.
yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
She,
Because we come from a cloth. We just, I don't know what it is. Like our heart beat music. You feel me? Like
Fact.
it's just there. I never seen a person no race cards or nothing. Like it's just I don't know. But with Adele and like some of them white like I ain't gonna lie. What's the boy name? Ed Sheeran. Yo,
yeah.
that
yeah,
nigga.
boy voice crazy.
That nigga, man. If I, like my dream was to have a voice, bro. I'm telling you, I wanted to be a singer. Like if I could have been a singer, a singer. Like you'd have probably had to call me like Sam Sherman or something, like Sam Cooke with the Ed Sherman joint. Like, that's I don't even know how I just put them two people together. Like
That's a lot of money.
you feel me?
Yeah,
And creativity and artistry. You know what I'm saying? Because they both wrote their own shit. Like they really like make lanes. You know what I'm saying? Like Sam Cooke is the reason why everybody else that followed Al Green, all of them, is the reason why niggas start wanting to get their own publishing. Nigga, yo, Sam Cooke was public. Like he was on all that, doing all his own shit way before anybody even thought of, like knew it, bro.
Right.
He took ass whoopings for us, bro. For the next like people to do what they do.
Go watch up on him. I know who
Yeah,
he is,
man,
but I don't
like
know my history,
Sam
so
Cooke, bro.
Yeah, I got.
You know Sam Cooke though, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I just don't know the history.
It's been a
of it.
long time.
Yeah. I know his music for sure.
As long as you know.
But I know.
Yeah.
Change going.
All right, I want to do it, bro.
Yeah, try to give it to you.
Yeah.
You know.
That was my shit, though, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
he
saying?
was dope.
My older cousin put me on to that joint, you know what I'm saying? And we was rocking out, man. So, like, I'm an old soul, man. Like, I was listening to shit, man, way before my time. Like, and I thank God, man. I think whatever, you know what I'm saying? That I was, like, in that space. You know, you tied to your family, and before we get out here, we just gonna talk a little bit about that, right? So, like, you tied to your family and, like, you close-knit, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you think, like, without the upbringing that you got, you would do music the way you do it?
No. I think if I ain't come up how I came up, I wouldn't do music at all. This a way to, put the pain out and express myself. Mainly before the money, anything that go any way your way with this music, man. I want everybody to know the art form of being able to express yourself. Be able to express yourself on audio for other people to receive the messages that you're giving them. That is bigger than anything in this, and I want people to know that, and that to me is gonna always be first. That's gonna be first, though. That's what it is.
Yeah, respect.
Real talk.
Give me your IGs and social medias, and you know when the Goat Talk Volume 1 gonna drop, and like where they can see the video at. Like give them the rundown.
You know my IG, man. That's Ducky_Dollaz 20W. That's DUCKY_DOLLAZ 20W. You feel me? The link in my bio, man. Off the Steps video, man. Ain't even been out a week yet, man. Shot by videos by Inferno. You feel me? Goat Talk Volume 1 coming soon, man. We try and wait till everything open up, because I'm trying to get on them stages and all these different clubs that y'all love first, so y'all can really know I'm real about this. You feel me? But yeah, we ready. The project is done. The icing about to get laid on the cake. and we should be giving that to y'all. I want to say like late June. They take too long with this coronavirus, bro. I'm gonna just kick it on out there to them. They loving me on Apple and Apple Music and iTunes and all that. So you already know. Take a walk off the steps. Everything on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, everything like that, man. Off the steps video on YouTube, and it's in the link in my bio. So we working, man.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all definitely stay tuned to the bro.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into some of your joints. Like how the hell I get the off the you don't got it on SoundCloud.
Yeah, the new ain't on SoundCloud.
Not
Left
even
SoundCloud,
walk with me, none of that.
No, take a walk ain't none of that on there. That's just the
we all
artwork.
go to the tube, huh?
Yeah, we all on YouTube, Apple Music, iTunes.
It's all good.
I'm gonna throw it all on SoundCloud when the whole project come. I always be throwing the whole projects on SoundCloud. That's usually how I be doing it. So I'm gonna throw the whole project on there. You could definitely go get them singles off Apple Music though, Spotify, all that, man. Tidal too, man. I don't even be on. You be on Tidal, bro?
Tidal? How you say it?
What I say, Tidal?
That's the argument, right?
It's supposed
A lot
to
of
be Tidal.
people be like, how you say it? I don't know. How you say it?
I say Tidal.
Title?
It could be Tidal.
I think it is title.
Yeah, that's what I call it, Tidal.
I
That's
think
what he
it could
call
be
it.
title. Yeah, it could be
Nigga,
title.
I call it Tidal.
It could be title.
Yeah, we on Tidal, man. We on all that shit. All that shit that wasn't out 15, 20 years ago. We owe that shit.
Yeah.
Real rap. Fuck it.
I don't know. This joint ain't playing, bro.
It's time
I
to
just
go.
play your old shit.
That was the video.
But y'all check out, the video not gonna play because it's not hooked up to the radio portion of it. You feel me?
Yeah.
But y'all check out Duck. You know what I'm saying? Ducky Dollars.
You already know, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Go Talk Volume 1 on the way soon, man. Thanks for having me, bro. You already know,
For
man.
sure,
Urban
man.
Life TV, man. We in this joint, man. PQ Radio, man.
And we can't do it no different. You know what I'm saying?
You already.
UrbanLife.tv, UrbanLife.tv, TV, Underground rap and news life.tv.